Hey guys, welcome to Lake Como and welcome to Villa Urba. We're here on the Saturday before the Concours on Sunday because we're gonna show you something very cool. You already have seen the sister car of this one. And this is the BMW M2 CS in Brooklyn Gray. We shot the car actually a couple of days ago. We haven't done a YouTube video on it yet, only Instagram. So I'm here to show you once again this one. So let's start with the design. I can't talk too much about specs. I'll mention what I can today, but there you go. Front end design, as I said, it is based on the M2. The biggest differentiation is the kidney grille. You can see right there, it's completely different, more air opening to cool the engine down. You have the M2 CS sign, which is unique. Then on the bottom here, you can see there is no carbon fiber splitter. You get in this, not even plastics, more of a rubber type of thing. Apparently there was a little bit complicated to do this, to get a carbon fiber splitter geometry right, especially because of this setup on this car compared to the M3 and M4. So that's the reason why they haven't done it apparently. Same thing with the yellow lights, a limitation apparently also on the engineering side of things, and some homologation issues as well. So this is why it doesn't get the yellow daytime running lights like the other CS model, which is a pity because that's such a staple thing. So that's kind of the only change at the front. If you go to the side, you will get the CS wheels. You can see the bronze color right there, and the red calipers, the M brakes. Essentially the same wheels as on the other CS models. You are starting to get some carbon fiber here, so you have a mirror cap, and of course you can see the roof as well right there. But from the side you will see really no change whatsoever. It's really just the M2's design. But if you go here, you will notice the ducktail. So here you go, right there. So that's the ducktail. That's probably the biggest addition to the car. And of course the M2 CS badge right there with this black and red color. Very cool. The exhaust is unchanged, so same exhaust. And you have this new carbon fiber diffuser, which is nicely sculpted. It'll be better than you get on the regular M2. But once again, the biggest story is really the ducktail. You can see it right there. I do wish they would have changed the taillights a little bit, but I guess maybe they'll do it in the future for other cars, or maybe not. We'll see. So once again, biggest story, ducktail, absolutely beautiful. So now if you look inside, I've talked about this in the other video as well. It starts right there, you're getting a CS badge right there, so that's one thing. Flat bottom steering wheel with a 12 o'clock red marker, and then carbon fiber galore right there. Then of course the same CS console as in the other ones, with the CS name right there, also on the door sill too. One option, carbon bucket seats, no other option. Beautiful black with Alcantara right there. And then of course you got the M colors all around, and clearly it's got carbon fiber back right there, which is nice. But as always, you can see how limited the space is for 4 people, a car for 2. So these are pretty much the only changes inside. Nothing else has changed really. That's not merino leather, some people thought. It's really just the typical dashboard that you see in the M2. Nothing else, it's different. So once again, that's the interior of the BMW M2 CS. Now, so I can do that. Let me pop up the hood and you can see what's hiding underneath there. You will see the bracing that we've seen on the M2 as well. Lots of braces right there to handle the stiffness of the front end, of course, and the power, which is being communicated, 530 PS, 479 pounds-feet of torque, 650 Newton-meters of torque as well. S58 3.0 liter, so really no change there, other than the fact that it's getting more power than in the regular M2, and it matches now the M3 and M4. And right there you would expect probably to see a carbon fiber hood, but you're not. It's your typical M2 hood, but I'm going to show you the trunk one more time because that one is actually quite light. It is made of carbon fiber, so we can close this up. I'm going to go to the back and I'll show you the ducktail one more time. So you see, super light. I mean, honestly, you expect it to be quite heavy, but it's carbon fiber, so of course it's going to be quite light. Right there, you can see the carbon fiber all around, quite light. And this is why they communicated about a 30 kilo weight loss compared to the M2 automatic. For the European spec, it will vary in the US a little bit because the cars are configured differently. But yeah, this is kind of cool. It's integrated, you know, this ducktail into the trunk, and it's quite light, so you are saving some weight there, which is awesome. All right, so this is the BMW M2 M2 CS. Once again, it's here at Villa Urba. Will be here tomorrow as well. I had a chance to drive. I had a chance to film the BMW M2 in velvet blue, and I think out of the two colors that I've seen so far, I'm leaning more towards the velvet blue, even though this one, it is pretty cool. I mean, it's a typical Brooklyn gray, so it looks nice under certain light conditions. And you can see right there, I mean, typical gray. But I think in a world full of grays, might as well go for that velvet blue, which I think it is fantastic.
Welcome to this very small but nice event, and it feels always great to be back here at the Villa d'Este at the Lago di Como. It's such a great feeling. It's great to be here with you. And Oliver and I decided this year to bring something special as a surprise. And as you can see, it's hidden underneath here. And for sure, what's hidden underneath here will also be a future classic and collector car. But before I keep on talking about something you can't see, I'd say maybe, Oliver, we should already unveil it now?
Let's do it now.
Well, there it is, the all-new BMW M2 CS, the second generation of a very iconic car built upon the already iconic BMW M2 series. Well, the CS models themselves, they play a very special role in our portfolio, and all of them became collector cars.
Now, this one actually has a lot of properties, and I would like to address a few of them. Of course, outstanding agility is one of them, but also a significant increase in power output. And that combined with supreme driving dynamics, and also in regards to design, particularly sporty design features that make this car actually the top of the league in its segment. Now, a few figures about the car, because I said increased power output. We upped the power of this 6-cylinder inline engine to 530 horsepower, all on the rear width, 650 Newton meters. We took out 30 kilograms of weight by the use of a lot of carbon fiber reinforced plastic components on the exterior, but also on the interior. And it will only be a limited production run for a short period of time, so it will also need a limited production. Now,
at BMW, and we always are designing for the performance perspective, or performance aspect. But in this car, in this special design, our intent was to really enable this kind of pure driving experience. We increased the aerodynamic downforce, that's what you see in the front with the splitter. In the rear you're going to see something else. We lowered the weight, we mentioned it already. And last but not least, we tried to reduce, let's say, the thickness of every element in the air intakes outside as well as in the kidney. And you see, for instance, this air intake is so thin that we had this kind of crossbar in order to let it be, let it stay stable. Coming to that side, I think I really like as well this kind of Brooklyn gray with the smart gold regions. Carbon fiber is one of the key elements for lightweight, so mirror caps are carbon fiber, the entire roof is carbon fiber, as well as the deck lid for the trunk. And maybe that's, I'd say, from my perspective, one of the most impulsive perspectives to see a really high ducktail. So this car, I guess, really stands for something that's outstanding. And we did the same in interior, so again, performance reasons, that's all. So if you enter the car, first of all, you see this kind of dorsal with a specific CS logo in it, carbon fiber seats, carbon fiber center console, And something that you might be able to see from now, there's this little Easter egg in the doors. So in the night, you're going to see this kind of CS logo shine through the carbon fiber. So everything really made on point. An amazing car. I would love to have one. We still need to discuss it. But I think, yeah, well, that's from my perspective. What can we say again?
Yeah, I think you said everything. And in racing, there's this one question, and it is your car a fast car? And the answer in racing always is, if it looks fast, it is fast. And you are responsible for making it look fast, so thank you very much for that. And now, thank you to everyone here. Just come around and have a look at the car. I think, yeah, it's party time. Thank you very much.